G'day, g'day. Another flashback. I remember listening to this when I was a teenager, but this one's funny. I'll play a couple in a row this time. Kick back, have a laugh. The tribe is strong. Goodness.
I just been out west, and I just been coming in on the Coconut Airlines. But anyway, it's pretty bad when you got to get out and push start the bastard. But anyway, you know out west way there's Charters Towers, and the other day me and Morton were out there, and we're walking around the outskirts of Charters Towers, and we seen this hole in the ground, old mine shaft, you know. I said, "Hey, Morton, I wonder how deep this hole is here." He said, "I don't know, but I'm about to find out. I'm going to throw this rock down there." So he's picked up the rock, he's thrown him down. Didn't hear anything, you know. He looked at me, he said, "Hey, Billy, come and give me a hand with this railway sleeper. We'll throw that down there, you know." So we picked up the railway sleeper, listening, don't hear nothing. Next thing, I hear the rustling coming behind us, and this goat is charging towards us. So I threw Morton out of the way and threw myself back, and the goat is gone between us and gone straight down the hole, you know. Anyway, we picked ourselves up. I dusted Morton off. This bloke's come over the hill, he said, "Hey, you seen a goat?" Morton said, "We seen him, mate. Big bastard. Got big horns, got a beard, and he was wild and angry, mate. He's charging at us. He was wild." He said, "Oh, it can't be my goat. Mine was tame and tied to a railway sleeper."
That's the goat. That's the goat one. It's pretty cool. So I hope you're having a top day. It's a beautiful day.
The reason that we're coming here, right, is because Morton is coming in this pub one day, and he's walk up the bar there at the Bolly Barn, and he's just standing there looking stupid, you know. And the barmaid come up to him and said, "Yes, mate, would you like a drink?" Morton said, "Yeah." He said, "I'd like a beer." So she got a beer, put it there in front of Morton, said, "That'll be $1.80. Morton said, "I'm not paying for that." He said, "You said, would I like a beer? You didn't say, would I like to buy a beer?" "Of course I'd like a beer." He said, "I'm alcoholic." He said, "No, doesn't work like that. You got to pay." He said, "Bullshit." He said, "That's a false advertisement, mate. That's what you told me. You said, would I like a beer? Of course I like a beer." Anyway, all this argument going on, this solicitor, he was there, you know. He said, "That's correct, you know. That's what you said. And in a court of law, he would win the case." He said, "All right, well, piss off. Don't cause any more trouble here." So Morton, he come and got me. He said, "Guess what?" He said, "I got this new trick." He said, "Billy, all we do is we walk up to the bar and look stupid, and they say, would you like a drink? And you end up getting a free one, you know. So that's what we done, you know. All the pubs, all around Townsville, we're just drinking the grog, getting one and tipping us out for being the smart ass, you know. Finally, we got that drunk. We ended up back at the Bolly Barn. And we walked in here, and the lady said, "Not you again." That's what he told me. "I threw you out this morning. You're a troublemaker." I said, "Bullshit. I've never been there before in my life." She said, "Well, you must have a double." He said, "Make it a Scotch for Billy and I'll have a..."
Oh, King Billy, you're funny. You're funny, Billy.
I've been having some trouble with Morton, and he'd understand this about the finance, you know, but Morton, he's walked in the bank in this town, and he wanted to cash his check, you know, from the government. So I was walking up to the counter there and said, "Excuse me, you cash my check?" She said, "Sure." She said, "Just endorse it." He said, "I ain't endorsing nothing." She said, "Well, you don't endorse it, I won't cash it." Well, he said, "You got to endorse it. That's a racial discrimination." I said, "No, you got to endorse it back, then I'll cash it." He said, "That's a racial discrimination. You got it. Give that money to me straight away. I'm not endorsing nothing." So with all this racket, the bank manager, he saw that, there was trouble out there, so he's come out of his office. He's walked out of the office around the corner, come up to Morton. He's kneed him in the nuts. Punched him in the head, spun him around and threw him on the ground. And he said to Morton, he said, "Now you're going to endorse that check?" Morton said, "Yeah." He said, "Well, why didn't you do that for the lady?" He said, "She didn't explain it like you did."
Well, that's enough of that tonight. I've got to have an early one, but have a top day today, tomorrow, whenever you're listening to it. Have a peaceful, healing, relaxing day. We have a right to laugh. The tribe is strong. Good dish.